Welcome to the final lecture of the semester. Today we're going to be talking about what? Hatsune Miku. Hatsune what? Miku what, brother? I have no idea what you're talking about. Well, most basically, I think the most basic definition of what Hatsune Miku is, she is a virtual singer. Well, what does that mean exactly? Well, she's not real. Kind of real. It's complicated. Well, that brings us to today's sponsor, Project Diva Mega Mix Plus. It's a new rhythm game from Sega featuring Hatsune Miku and all the songs from the past years of virtual singer content featuring Hatsune Miku and the other voice characters. It is available now on Steam. We do have a link down below. You can click that to check it out. Thank you again to Hatsune Miku and Sega for sponsoring today's lecture. Some of you that are familiar with Hatsune Miku might be saying, Professor, isn't she a Vocaloid? Well, this is actually news to a lot of people. It was news to me. Did you know that Hatsune Miku is no longer a Vocaloid? So they actually switched Hatsune Miku and all the other singers to a different program, which is called Pia Pro Studio, it's still the same company. It's that Krypton is the company. I know some of us are a little nostalgic for that term. We're going to be talking about her history, and I think in talking about the history of Hatsune Miku, we can't avoid mentioning Vocaloids. How did this all start? Well, we're saying a lot of things. Hatsune Miku, virtual singer. Let's get a visual here. This right here is Hatsune Miku. That is what she looks like. What virtual singers are? It's a way for people to have a singer in a song without actually singing themselves, right? Like, let's say I'm a music producer, I'm not a singer, and I don't know any singers, and I don't want to, reach out and try to find a singer to collaborate with. I can use this software to have a virtual singer be in my music. I believe that the software originated from Yamaha, the musical brand. Imagine like some software where it goes like, ooh, ooh. Like it's a synthesizer. It creates like fake sounding voice sounds, notes. Probably better than what I just did right there. This entity, Krypton Future Media, became involved, and this voice synthesizer became what is known as Hatsune Miku. Imagine, I think the software could be something like this, where you have a visual representation in the interface of the software. Oh God, I don't know what a piano looks like. But you have like some kind of piano roll here. You can program, using this program, you have like a piano roll. You can input notes to be sung and also input little changes into how you want the quality of the voice to come across. Like, I don't know, you can make the voice like change. It can go up, it can wave up and down. There's a combination of like the vocal and the lyrics and the actual melody to create these songs. There are different types of voices, right? Like if you buy this voice synthesizer software, it's like a deeper, lower, like maybe a male kind of voice singing. And then this singer is like a higher female singing, and there's different types of voices. But for example, there's like the male voice, and they attribute a singer name. And this is the origins of like how we get to the final product of like a virtual singer with like a fully fledged out character look. And these were the English voices. This is where it started. It wasn't originally a Japanese vocal software. Leon, Lola, and Miriam, I think is the third one. The Japanese voices, I do think it was Meiko and Kaito. Those were the names of the female and male voice in Japanese. And Hatsune Miku, from my understanding, didn't come until later. I'm one of those people where it's like, oh, well, Hatsune Miku, she's like the first one, right? And that's why she's like the most popular. Feels bad if you're Meiko or Kaito, to be honest. That's showbiz, baby. So the question is always why? Well, when we answered the basic question of why would you use a virtual singer, I want to make music and I can't sing, so I'll use one of these virtual singers. But that's kind of like the baseline. But let's get deeper into it and talk about like why these virtual singers like Hatsune Miku are so popular. At some point, we had these voiced softwares, these voice synthesizers, and you can open it up and you can be like, or maybe something more musical than that, but something like that. And they attributed these voices with names, right? Kind of code names. Like this is Meiko, this is Kaito. But somewhere along the line, they decided to attribute a full character to it, the visage of Hatsune Miku. And that's where it started to kind of spiral. When they attributed a more fleshed out character, but just for reference, let me just draw some. So these are examples of two other virtual singers. Their names are Kagamine Rin and Ren. If you're a music producer and you create a song, you can use Hatsune Miku in your song. That's basic. But think about this. Hatsune Miku is known in the wider group, the wider community, wider public, because simply its usage. It's like a circle that feeds into itself. The creators use Hatsune Miku. They create songs using this software, which makes the software itself, that makes the brand itself, that makes the characters themselves more popular, which then feeds back into it, because when more people create music, automatically, straight off the bat, there is a defining feature to it, a recognizable feature of their songs, which is that it is featuring Hatsune Miku, Rin and Ren, right? There is this sort of brand power. It's like an open source idol. It's like Friday Night Funkin'. Yeah, it is. I don't have enough time to draw that parallel because that would be like an hour comparison. But it kind of is. So you might be asking, Professor Lando, like that's nice. I kind of understand, but I'm not quite grasping it. We're gonna check out the game right now, actually.
Wait, what do you mean make a t-shirt? No fucking way. Holy fuck! Do I have it on? Holy fuck! Look at her! This is amazing! You can make custom shirts. Okay. She's gonna morb. She's morbing out. She's gonna morb. Was it literally called like Summer something? Summer Idol. Wait, I thought I did better than that. What the?